What if the world's most famous soda was actually a desperate attempt to cure a drug addiction? In 1886, a single glass of this medicine cost 5 cents. Today it's a $200 billion empire. But the secret recipe wasn't born in a lab. It was brewed in a backyard kettle by a man fighting for his life. The year is 1865. The American Civil War is ending, but for Colonel John Pemberton, the battle is just beginning. Struck across the chest by a saber during the Battle of Columbus, Pemberton is left with agonizing chronic pain. Like thousands of other veterans, he falls victim to the soldier's disease, morphine addiction. Pemberton was a pharmacist by trade. He knew chemistry. Driven by a need to replace morphine, he begins experimenting with the coca leaf and the caffeine-rich cola nut. In May 1886, in his Atlanta backyard, he finalizes a fragrant caramel-colored syrup. He carries a jug of it down the street to Jacob's Pharmacy. There, for the first time, someone decides to mix it with carbonated water. It was a hit. His bookkeeper, Frank Robinson, suggests the name Coca-Cola and pens the logo in the flowing Spencerian script we still see today. But the beginning was humble. In that first year, Pemberton sold only 9 glasses a day. He made $50 in sales, but spent $70 on advertising. Sick and broke, Pemberton began selling off pieces of his invention. Enter Asa Candler. Candler was a marketing genius. By 1891, he purchased the entire company for just $2,300. He didn't just want to sell a drink, he wanted to create a brand. Candler invented the world's first coupon in 1887. He gave away handwritten tickets for a free glass of Coke. Once people tasted it, they were hooked. Between 1894 and 1913, 1 out of every 9 Americans had received a free Coke. He plastered the logo on everything: clocks, calendars, and even apothecary scales. By the early 1900s, Coca-Cola was so popular that copycats were everywhere. Coca-Nola, Ma Coca-Co, you name it. The company needed a bottle that was unmistakable. In 1915, they issued a challenge. Design a bottle so distinctive it could be recognized by touch in the dark, or even lying broken on the ground. The Root Glass Company won with the Contour bottle. Its curves were inspired by a cocoa pod. Ironic, since Coke doesn't actually contain cocoa. This design became the first commercial packaging ever to be trademarked by the US Patent Office. From World War II, soldiers receiving Coke for 5 cents a bottle, to the introduction of New Coke in 1985, a move the public hated so much they forced the company to bring back the original classic formula, the brand has survived it all. What started as a pharmacist's backyard experiment is now available in over 200 countries. John Pemberton never lived to see the success. He died just 2 years after his invention, never knowing he had created the most recognized word on the planet after OK. Coca-Cola transformed the world of marketing and manufacturing forever. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We're uncovering the stories behind the objects you use every day. Thanks for watching.